Boom, there it is. Welcome back to the Hospitality Hacks Pro Show. What's going on, good people? Good people, good people. Happy Monday, or whatever day you happen to be watching the show. All right. Today we're going to talk about how to start a catering business. Okay. Last week we talked about a restaurant, how what I would focus on to start a restaurant, but let's talk catering business specifically this week. Okay. Again, this is one of the most asked questions is how to start. That's why I'm spending a couple of weeks talking about this. All right. And apologies if you watched last week's episode. It was the audio was a little, but that's all right. We hot today. Huh, mic check. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? We hot. We live. Let's get this popping. Okay, so a lot of people, we're gonna go straight to the gusto. You know how we do. I don't play around. I don't have some long fancy intro with a whole bunch of music. We get straight to the meat and potatoes over here, pun intended. Straight to the meat and potatoes, talking about the food and beverage industry. If this is your first time to the show, welcome. Glad you're here. We talk about things in and around culinary arts and hospitality. We talk to cool people in and around the industry as well. And sometimes it's just me solo dropping some information I've been blessed to learn in over my 20 years in and around the industry. All right. So today let's talk catering. I spent a couple of years as a private caterer with a former business partner. Learned a lot, and please do not call me for catering. Let me start with the disclaimer: don't call me for catering. However, I do have some experience in that area. So here's the things I would recommend if you're starting a catering business. If I were going to start a catering business today, here's what I would do. Okay, first and foremost, I would have a cause, mission, vision statement, something of that nature, to represent the business. So when I approach people to purchase food, I'm gonna champion that cause, right? What am I selling plates or dinners or lunches for, right? This, let's imagine you're starting on a very small shoestring budget. You don't have a brick and mortar. I'm assuming you don't have a brick and mortar. I'm assuming you don't have a any place commercial kitchen. All right. If I'm starting from zero, from scratch, all I have is an idea. Here's what I would do. All right, I would have a cause, mission, or vision that I can share with people, especially people that I don't know that I want to try my food. Okay, I will find a concentrated group of people who need food. Okay. So again, don't call me for catering. So the only time I will cater or do private events or anything of that nature is if it's in connection with my students. All right. So if it's in connection with the kids, I'm a high school teacher. I teach culinary arts and hospitality. We recently did a fundraiser and raised $400 in about right around an hour, somewhere around an hour. Okay. So we had a cause. We're fundraising, right? For the kids. It's for the kids, right? Everybody want to help the kids. So that was our cause, right? We're fundraising for the competition team so that the culinary team can compete in cooking competitions this year, starting in March. So that was our cause. That was our mission, right? Our concentrated group of people were at our high school. We're selling lunches to the administrators, staff, and teachers at our school. So you can find a school, you can find a doctor's office, you can find a construction site, you can find anywhere where there's a concentrated group of people. Let's shoot for probably at least 30 or more people, because you have to keep in mind probably everybody won't buy from you. All right. So if your goal is to sell 40 lunches, you want to try to find somewhere where they have probably at least 60 to 80 people there. All right, at least double, hopefully, the number of people that you want to reach, so that your chances of reaching that number that you need increase drastically. All right, if you want to sell 30 lunches and you go to a site that only has 30 people, everybody doesn't want what you're selling. Okay, so now you're not potentially not going to be able to reach your target. So if you find some place that has double, at least hopefully, the number of people that you would like to sell to. It could be a church, school, construction site, community group, uh, anything of that nature. Okay, medical office. Did I say that one? Medical office, right? And then you want to go to that group of people and get permission to sell, right? So you don't really want to be sneaking around. So if it's a school, reach out to the administrative staff or the principal. Hey, selling meals, is it okay? If we let your staff know what we have available. If you go to the church, contact the deacon, elder, some person that's in a leadership position. If you go into the medical office, who's at the front desk? That person can tell you who you need to get clearance from. You don't want to just start papering people's windshields necessarily or doors without some type of permission. I've done that. I've had the cops called on me before. so try to get permission from the gatekeeper if you can, or somebody close to the gatekeeper. Just say, hey, it's okay. Oh yeah, Chinese place around the corner, they come in once a week. It's fine if you come in, right? Get some kind of go ahead, green light, thumbs up to provide your menu to these people. Okay. Come with a menu. If you have pictures, even better, but at the very least a description of what you're going to be offering. All right, so if it's fried chicken, if it's fish, if it's wings, if it's burgers, if it's whatever, burritos, pupusas, hot dogs, whatever the case, vegan tacos, doesn't matter. Okay, so whatever it is, whatever food item you choose or menu that you choose, meal that you choose to market, have the descriptors typed out, preferably. Okay. And on some type of menu, something you can leave is great, but better to capture the order right away. Okay, so again, I'm sharing with you what I would do today if I was going to start a catering company from scratch. No restaurant, no nothing. I'm starting from the ground up. Here's what I do. Okay. I'm going to have a cause, going to have mission or vision to share with people. Hey, this is why you should shop with me. Something other than the food is really great. Okay. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of places people can go for great food. Give them some other reason to buy from you. Okay. Some other reason. It could be, hey, I'm saving up money to get a food truck. I'm saving up money to start my own restaurant. I'm trying to get my catering company off the ground. I don't have it yet, but I'm going to start by selling these lunches, selling these plates, please help, right? So give them some other reason other than the food's really good. All right. Concentrated group of people, key. All right. The one-offs, oh, my cousin's friends, auntie, cool. But if you can get a concentrated group of people and sell to all of them at the same time, we in and out. When it's time to come deliver the food, everybody's right there. Bang, 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 in, out. Like I said, we made $400 in somewhere around an hour a few weeks ago, right? And this is how you can do that. Communicate in multiple ways in advance. Communicate in multiple ways in advance. So if you're selling fish dinners next Friday, give people a week or so, right? Let them know, hey, next Friday I have this available, right? Don't just walk up on the day of, plate in hand. Hey, you want to buy some food? $10, right? Let them know, give them some advance warning so they can have their form of payment ready, have their mind right, and be ready to buy from you. Okay. And when I say communicate in multiple ways, that could be a menu, it could be a flyer, it could be a text message, it could be a tag in your stories on Instagram, Facebook. If you have a Facebook group, it's multiple ways. It could be a phone call, it could be a text message, right? So I think I said text message twice, but text is super powerful, by the way. We have these things in our hand constantly, right? So if you can get, as you're going around building your clientele, people who want to buy from you, get their phone number, y'all. Don't just get the order and the name and the location. Get the phone number. Build that book of business, right? So communicate in multiple ways. So when we did the $400 fundraiser, I had the kids put flyers in all of the teachers and administrators' mailboxes. Okay, we have a centralized location. Everybody has a mailbox. We printed out some flyers, bang, bang, bang. It had the menu on it, what we're doing it for, how they could help, put it in all of the mailboxes. We also did an announcement on the loudspeaker, okay, to let them know, hey, we're gonna have this available. Also, send an email to pass. So this is not the first time we've done a fundraiser. All right, so we've had people that have supported us in the past when we're selling meals. Send an email. Hey, folks, right? Got some meals coming up on this day. This is what we have available. Here's a link to the Google form so you can pre-order. I love pre-orders. Pre-orders are the bomb, right? Because you know exactly what the people want. There's no guesswork involved in how much you need prepped of what item. You know exactly how many meatloaves you need. Exactly. I think we had meatloaf. This was prior to the holiday. So we had meatloaf was an option. We had smothered chicken. I did what was it, one more entree? I feel like it was three entrees. I can't remember what the third entree is right now. But we definitely had meatloaf, we had smothered chicken, we had multiple sides. So we had um they can get two sides, but they have multiple sides they can choose from. String beans was one. Um did we do macaroni and cheese? I'd have to look. Let me hold on. Let me let me pull up the menu for y'all real quick. Hold on. So while I'm pulling this up, make sure we on the same page. Communicating in multiple ways, that's what we're talking about. And I put the flyers in the boxes, had the kids actually do it. So that's the cool part about that's one of the things that I like about teaching. I have a built-in workforce, right? Which is pretty dope. But if you're on your own, right, and you need help, there are ways that you can um, get help. So if you're going somewhere, let's say like a medical office, and um, you have a friend that works there or somebody that you know, um, get that person to do a little recruitment for you. Like, hey, if you can get X number of people to purchase a meal, you can get your meal for free, right? So maybe they recruit. Y'all, I'm trying to pull up this menu and it's the internet. Oh, here we go. This is moving slow. Come on, Outlook. So they can get their meal for free, right? Give them an incentive to be an ambassador for you, right? So here's what we had. So smothered chicken. Oh, baked chicken was the other entree. So smothered chicken, white or dark meat, baked chicken, meatloaf, and then the sides, they could choose two sides. We had cornbread dressing, green beans, glazed carrots, macaroni and cheese, or mashed potatoes. Okay. And then they also got a dessert. So the dessert was they could do a flourless chocolate brownie, banana pudding, pumpkin pie, or flan. Okay. And this particular fundraiser, they could do a lunch or a family dinner. So we had one price for the lunch option, another price for a family dinner. The family dinner could feed up to four. Okay. And so pretty cool. Pick your entree, pick two sides. And then or did we do three sides? No. Oh, we did three sides. Entree, three sides, and a dessert. Okay. And it went over pretty well. So the flourless chocolate brownie is for, my folks who are gluten free. So keep those things in mind when you decide on where you're focusing. Let's say you're focusing on a medical or doctor's office, right? They may be a little bit more health conscious depending. So you want to be conscious of who you're targeting as your market and offer something that would be the most interesting to them, right? um so let's see. Now here's the disclaimer. This is the quick and dirty version. Maybe I should have said the disclaimer at the beginning. This is the quick and dirty version to get started and make money immediately. So you could do this from your home. You could do this from a shared kitchen space, commissary kitchen, test kitchen, anything of that nature. However, the disclaimer is that if you wanted to do everything with all your I's dotted and T's crossed, you want to make sure you have your food safety certification. Serve Safe is the most well-known food safety certification company. You would want to make sure that the place that you're prepping food from is certified by the health department and cleared by the health department to serve food from there. Okay. Now that's the disclaimer. Now, Again, this is the quick and dirty way. People, you can do this from the comfort of your home. However, if somebody gets sick and turns around and tries to sue you, you have no recourse, right? You can't say, oh, yes, I have temperature logs from where I made sure I was tracking the proper temperature of the food and the refrigeration unit that is, a certified uh, equipment type and all of that kind of stuff. So be careful with this. Just if you're selling plates, out of your car or something out of your house, something like that, just I would recommend that you do some type of food that is not highly perishable. So I wouldn't say do like sushi or something, you know what I mean? So do something that's not super super highly perishable. And if you want to stop, slow your roll, take the proper right route to do this, that's what you want to do. Get food safety certified, work in a kitchen that's been cleared by the health department, make sure you have insurance, make sure all your I's are dotted, T's are crossed, and then proceed. But people start quick and dirty too. So listen, up to you. You can also only sell to friends and family if that makes you feel more comfortable, because less likely to cause an issue for you. All right. So you want to have a way to um, collect all the order information in a succinct way, right? I love Google Forms. I love Google Docs. I just recently got hip to Google Docs and Google Forms 3 years ago. When I started teaching, changed my whole everything. I'm like, you can do what? Love it. Love Google Forms. Google Form, you can set it up, you can create questions like, hey, this is the list of sides, please select which side you want. This is the list of potential entrees, which entrees do you want? People can just select, bang bang bang, enter their email address, phone number, name, whatever information that you require, and then it'll automatically populate it into a spreadsheet. Beautiful. If you're writing individual tickets, if you're taking some orders from email, some orders from text message, some orders from, like, orders are all over the place. Some people called you, you wrote it on a scrap of paper somewhere, that gets all discombobulated, something gets missed, right? But if you have one streamlined way to kind of correlate everything, beautiful. All right. So again, I love a good Google form. You could do an Excel spreadsheet as well, and just make sure everybody goes into the same, whatever it is, whatever kind of spreadsheet, ticketing system, POS system you use. Everybody goes through the same process so you don't lose tickets. I've done that. It's Then you lose somebody's ticket or get their order wrong, you have to backtrack, apologize, get them the right stuff, try to recover that person. It's a whole situation, right? But if you just have it streamlined from the beginning, good to go. Okay. Um, you need a payment processor. Okay. How are you going to take money? Is it going to be through Square? Is it going to be through Cash App, Zelle? Is it going to be cash only? How are you going to process payments? Okay. Again, quick and dirty. This is the quick and dirty startup guide. All right. And the reason that I'm sharing it in this way, and I'm laughing and making light of it, but my preference is that you get certified, understand food safety, work in a commercial kitchen, whether it's a shared space that you pay for, or find somebody with a restaurant that lets you use it. Maybe pay them something on the back end. Even, if you're starting out, you don't have a lot of money, let them know what you're trying to do. Listen, I don't have a lot of money, but I can give you a percentage of sales once I get all my orders delivered and paid for. People are willing to work with you if you ask. Okay, build a rapport, build a relationship with people. You'd be surprised potentially. People are willing to give you a chance. Pop-up shops, super popular. We talked about that a little bit last week as well, right? Same thing. Find somebody that has a certified inspected kitchen, utilize their space, do a pop-up shop and have people come to you, or you can go to them. It's up to you. It's up to you how you work it, right? So definitely think through how you want to get paid. Okay. How do you want to accept money? If you can get prepayments, Even better, if you can get prepayments for the orders, you essentially can come out of pocket $0. Can y'all see that zero? $0, right? So if you could get people, if come up with the menu, have the descriptions, go to the place where you have the concentrated group of people. Hey, selling this meal, it's gonna be $12, right? If you prepay now, I get it to you for 10 instead of 12. Go ahead, grab their order, whether it's through a ticket, Google form, whatever, and then collect all of your money. Take that money, go buy your food, right? So now you're out nothing right now. You're using the prepayment money to go get the food so that you can prep it, make the meals, deliver them, or have them pick it up, however you decide, right? And then you getting paid immediately. This is good stuff. All right, this is good stuff. Um, that I'm gonna stop right there. This is probably gonna be a 3-part series. Just made that decision right now. So part one of the series is what are the things I would think about if I was starting a restaurant today in 2023. That was last week. Part two of the series today, if I was starting a catering business today, quick and dirty startup guide. Listen, y'all, people, I probably shouldn't be even be out here saying this like this, but listen, sometimes you got to start dirty until you can get a few dollars and then take those few dollars, flip it, get a few more dollars, right? Eventually you want to be legit, right? Eventually you want to make sure you've dotted all your I's, crossed all your T's, and that you're in a situation where your liability is lowered. But if you're like, listen, between a rock and a hard place, I know I can cook. My family and friends always are ranting and raving about my food. I know I can make a few dollars if I sell some food. This is how I would start. This is how I would start. This is not where I recommend that you stay. Okay. This is not where, don't do this for a year. You do this for a couple of months to start getting a clientele and people knowing your food and getting a few dollars, and then you kick it up to the next level. Okay. This is not where you stay. Okay. But if you need to get money flowing immediately, this is how you can do it with very little to no money and very little to no energy. Create a menu, print it out, or have an even electronic version or a QR code or both. Find a concentrated number of people, double the number of people that you would like to sell to in an establishment. Okay, school, church, community group, medical office, construction site, pick a place, doesn't matter. Get there, tell them what you have going on, tell them when the food items will be available, get pre-orders, get prepayments, take the money from the prepayments, go shopping. Okay? Go shopping, get the food, prep the food, make the meals, deliver it, over deliver if you can. All right? Over deliver. You promised them, an entree and two sides. They didn't even know they were going to get a roll. They didn't even know they were going to get a complimentary beverage, right? Over deliver if you can. They didn't even know they were going to get a complimentary dessert. Over deliver, get their contact information so that when it's time to do it again, you're sending a text message. Hey guys, thank you. Send a thank you. Thank you for your order. Hope you enjoyed your food. If you have any feedback on the ordering process, on the food, anything of that nature, feel free to reach out. Boom, boom. Hit them again a couple of days later. Hey, we doing it again, guys. Next Friday, Fish Fry Friday. Let's go. This week we have this and this and that and this and this and that. Place your orders here. Run it up again. They're going to tell a friend to tell a friend. Build that book of business. Then once you get a little bit of money, go legit, get ServSafe certified, get into a shared kitchen space, commissary kitchen, test kitchen, somebody's restaurant who they serve breakfast, but they're closed for dinner. Slide in there in the dinner hours, pay them something on the back end to use their kitchen, right? Now you can start advertising. Now that you're in a certified kitchen, right? You can start advertising to people who's got a wedding, right? Who's got a birthday party, who's got anniversary. There's sites you can go to advertise your services, take pictures of everything, start marketing. That way you can get into the bigger events. Now, instead of delivering or having pickups for 30, 40, 50 individual plates, now you can get some catering gigs for 100 people, 150 people, 200 people. Now you can start thinking about hiring somebody to help you prep, hiring somebody to help you shop, serve, all of those components. Now you're getting a business popping. right? Let's go. Then, you know, get your LLC, get your EIN, things of that nature, start building business credit. All of that comes, right? But sometimes start where you are. Start where you are. Don't wait until everything is completely perfect to begin. All right. Start where you are, do what you can with what you have, then snowball it, get a little bit better every day, 1% better every day, learn a little bit something new every day, build a new relationship every day, build rapport with someone every day, whether it's somebody who's buying from you, somebody who's a supplier for you, somebody who can offer you a space, somebody who's going to be an ambassador for you and want to help you because you have a strong cause, a strong mission, a strong vision. Remember, that was the first thing I said. Have something that you can share with people, a bigger reason that they should shop with you other than you have great food, right? Give them some other reason. And you in the game, y'all. That's the quick and dirty, y'all. That's the quick and you didn't hear that from me. All right. Again, please do not call me for catering. No longer in the catering business unless it's for the kids. Listen, it's for the kids. We will cater as a learning experience for students. Other than that, I'm out, y'all. But I'll be happy to help you figure out how to build your catering business and how to build your brick and mortar restaurant. All right. I'll be taking new what is this? January 23rd. I'll be taking new consulting clients coming up soon in a few months. I will let y'all know when the list is open. Would love to work with you on your business and figure out how we can help grow that. All right, if you haven't gotten the book yet, Above Average Service, get that thing. 10 things you can teach your front of the house staff if you have a full service restaurant to help increase sales, get repeat guests coming back over and over and over, spending money with you, because that's what it's all about, good people. Like guest satisfaction. Make them so happy that they tell a friend to tell a friend that they come back and keep spending with you over and over and over. All right. If you have questions, comments, concerns, drop them down in the comment below, the box below. If you get caught selling plates out of the trunk of your car, I didn't say do it. It wasn't me. All right. All right. It's been a pleasure as always. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Hospitality Hacks Pro show. And let's get busy. It's a new year. Shout out to 2023. I hope you're killing your goals so far. Let's keep running. Let's keep the same energy we had the first week of the year, y'all. And let's keep it rolling. All right. I'm out of here.